Can you hear me?
I can hear you,
Oh,
dude.
nice.
What's
Good,
it like,
dude.
man? You
Hey,
are just crushing it, and we are loving everything.
can you still hear me? Okay,
I
cool.
hear you, sir.
What's up, everyone?
What's up, bro? Welcome to the
Hey,
What's
stage,
up?
dude.
yeah, this is weird. I'm like trying to go to sleep, but then I start getting pinged by like 50 people to join this Twitter Spaces thing, which I don't even know what this is. And then I like quickly made a new Twitter account because I have like a separate art only Twitter account, which I try to keep everything kind of segmented. And so yeah, here I am. Hello. What do you guys want?
Big shout out to everyone that pinged you, bro. That was my fault. I got the swarms, the masses. I said get Rojom and the rest of those beautiful
All
artists
good.
up here on stage. We're just talking. We're talking NFTs, man. We're highlighting artists. The talents that you guys bring to the table, that we all have brought to the table, and just kind of curious how your experience has been, bro. Congratulations on your parabolic secondary sales success. How's it sitting for you? How you feeling? Give
Thank
us a
you.
vibe
Thank
check.
you. Well, first of all, I was listening to everyone talking and saying my name wrong repeatedly. It's Rojom with like a hard J.
I knew it. I was saying Rojom, and
Shit.
everyone said Roham, and I was like, crap, dude, I really messed that up.
Yo, let it be known
All right.
now, everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Let it be
Rojom.
known.
What's up, Rojom?
Nothing much. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Yeah, it's been really interesting because I'll be honest. I think like a lot of us artists, we kind of went into round one, um, not really expecting anything. Reddit just kind of, I'm not sure how it was for everybody, but Reddit reached out to me and they offered to commission me to work with them on this project. So I said sure because they had like a commission fee up front, and I was like that's pretty great. So I didn't expect anything to even sell out the first round at all for just the Reddit store, let alone continue selling secondary on OpenSea. And when it started happening, I was like, holy crap, this is weird, but this is a thing. So then round two started going, and I tried to keep my expectations in check, but no way in heck would I have ever expected to sell out within like what 15 minutes for my.
No, it was faster than that. I'm pretty sure yours was faster than that. I tried to get a Rojom, and I couldn't get it like in the first 3 minutes. Or
Yeah,
don't be that humble.
yeah. I had
Yo, my
5
girlfriend.
instances of blue stacks on, dude, and I couldn't get one Rojom. I was fucking trying to bot it, bro. 100%.
Yeah, my
So,
girlfriend bought one of yours before she bought one of mine.
Yeah, yeah. I told my
bro,
wife,
don't
I'm
tell
like,
him that.
listen, don't get a T Faust, get a Rojom first, and then you can try to get something for mine.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I was so scared because I didn't buy anybody else's. I didn't even buy my own in round one. So like literally maybe 10 minutes before
Yeah.
launch,
Same.
I was like messaging chat. I was saying like, so what do I do? Do I have to like, what should I use? Like PayPal? Should I use my desktop? Should I use my phone? And people were like, use your phone, man, because it's quicker to just use like your Touch ID to verify the purchase. And then lo and behold, I did that, and I managed to get my collection in pretty good numbers, low digits. I think two of them are single digits. One of them's number 10. But then I started hearing about a lot of people trying to use desktop, and they were getting so many card errors. I'm like, oh my God, that would have sucked if I tried to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Thank rugged me, bro. Thank rugged me hard.
yeah, I'm
True.
I'm glad for the people who steered me in the right direction for that. So yeah, but my current status now is feeling pretty good, and I honestly never would have thought I would have been in the NFT space, but here I am. It's pretty cool. I think not everybody knows my regular styles of art because I'm a lot more known for other stuff. This is my first foray into NFTs, but um, I do like creepy. I like to call it eldritch horror art, and it's like usually monsters. They're like bastardizations of childhood characters with a sort of not like purely horror like gloom and doom twist. I write stories for them too. It's weird to explain, but if you check my my main Twitter account, which is jars_drawings, I post all of my art there, and I post the stories I write for them. So that's the kind of style that inspired my Reddit collectible avatars series. I wanted to keep that kind of creepy looking stuff my main focus, but I also do other art, which is what my Instagram is really popular for, jars.arts on Instagram. And that is like the complete opposite end of the spectrum. It's like I get commissions from these couples who ask me to illustrate them in their homes in this like top-down 3-point perspective interior, and it's just like super cozy, warm vibes, just like pure love. And it's always funny to me when people discover that side too, because it's just such a disparity, and people are like, how is this the same person? And I just kind of bask in that. So yeah, that's kind of like
Versatile.
yeah.
I love it, man. Yeah, make sure if you guys are in the chat right now, go ahead and share Rojom. Sorry, bro, I'm fucking butchering it. Rojom. Make sure that we share Rojom's his Instagram, and make sure we share his Twitter too. Follow these artists, support them, man. We're all up here grinding to make this work for you. And absolutely love what you just said, bro. It sounds like you're super versatile, and I wanna check out more of your art now and see that warm, cuddly side, because I love the horror side too, bro. Probably my favorite. Of course.
I want to speak real quick on Rojom's other side. I found his other Instagram, and like, yeah, talking about the disparity, it is so cool. Like I have a hard time figuring out which version of Rojom I like. I like them both, but the other one is just, the other style is just so unique, and it looks homely, and it looks like, like it looks like something I might ask my wife, like, hey, let's get something like this for our house. But the problem is I'll probably have to get, like, to make it accurate, I've got kids, and there's gonna have to be like a fight between the kids to keep it real. But I love your other style, man, and I think that even if you did an avatar in your other style, I think people would love it. I really do.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been thinking about how I could maybe do a switch up and play with that style for another round if I'm invited. Yeah, that's like another thing. Everyone thinks the artists know what's going on. We don't.
Yep. We don't.
Right.
It's hilarious because
we are all just hoping they
we're
invite
just
us
hoping.
again.
Yep.
Because it's been great so far for everybody. Like everybody sold out first time, everybody sold out second time, everybody's gonna sell out third time, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt at all. Big shout out to the people pulling the levers and pushing the buttons at Reddit behind the scenes. I know they were super patient with a lot of people. They were patient with me on first round when I had to figure out Illustrator as a secondary workstation compared to what I'm used to using. And big shout out to Connell Murray. I don't know if you're out there, bro. You need to get up on stage. Killer artist as well, and just a fucking salt of the earth dude. But big shout out to everyone that made this come to life from behind the scenes.
Facts, and also System's trying to get in here. I see.
Yeah, let's get System up here.
But I can't accept it for some reason.
Let me see if I. So hey, Rojom, what did you do to fix it, man? Was it a hard restart? Did it just magically work for you?
I was like messaging. I think I messaged FattyBagz, and then I messaged a few guys, and then I don't know what happened. I was just like talking to my roommate, and then suddenly my phone starts screaming, and it's apparently you guys screaming that I'm on. So I really don't know.
Hell yeah. All right, we got to get System up here. System, will you shoot me a DM, bro, and just add me as a friend if you haven't, and let me see if I can't pull you up here, man, because I want to hear about yours too.
While you're going through that, I do want to just shout out to my buddy Cyber Alchemist, who a lot of people were like, how did you get into this space? And like, I've had some exposure to NFTs, but this dude just kind of like basically literally wrapped his arms around me and gave me a hug and just like told me, dude, this is Web3. Here's how it works. Let me just kind of show you. And he was just super motivating. So I'm super glad you're on here. Just wanted to say hi, pull you up on stage, and thank you for, kind of pushing me in this direction, because it is kind of hard out there to make this transition into the NFT world without some kind of someone that kind of encourages you. So you were that person for me. So I really appreciate it.
Wow.
And
Tyler,
since you say that, I have to say, me and Stutter had like a 2 month of. It was like 2 months where we would just talk about NFTs like every other day. Like he'd call me or I'd call him asking questions. And Stutter was the one who like basically taught me everything I know to this day. And we went to NFT NYC together and all that. And yeah, so me and Stutter are actually cool. Like we're from the same city and all that. A lot of people probably don't know that, but yeah, he's my homie.
Yeah, I got a lot of love for Michael. He's the one that actually got me this thing with Reddit. In the first place, he asked me, did I want to join? I said, well, yeah, and now we're here.
no, I'm appreciative of everybody up here. And FattyBagz, thanks for being host. Tyler, great to see you, brother. And Rojom, wow, way to kill it, bro. Super excited for the things that you and everybody's been doing, and not sure that any of you guys know what I'm doing, but Rojom, when you talked about horror, I'm getting ready to drop an NFT film with director Chuck Russell. He was the director of The Mask. I'd love for you and Tyler to work on that film with me on the NFT pieces. Let's talk in the back channel if you're interested, sir.
Yeah, for sure. Hit us up. DM us.
That's dope. That's dope. Super, super dope. Yeah, my buddy Kevin J. Fox is the executive producer of the Blair Witch Project as well, which speaks to more horror. So if you guys want to do some building or get in touch with him as well, tap me on the shoulder. I'm super happy to set up some meet and greets and shit. Love film. So that's really awesome to hear you guys are doing that. Let's get System32 the fuck up on stage. I am battling to get him up here, you guys, and it is just no luck. I told him to hard restart, check and make sure the computer's plugged in, all that good stuff, and we're just not getting it to work. Hopefully we get blessed by the Twitter gods and they just randomly pull him up here like they did Rojom, but we shall see. I got a request. Is it System? It's not System.
I see his request. It's just I can't add him on.
Wait,
yeah,
what's
I don't
the
even
cap?
see the damn request.
What's the cap on the stage, like on Twitter, for Twitter Spaces?
It's 13. You've got 5 more slots open. You're good.
We're easy. We got some room. Let's see here. Tyler, have you had a chance to try to invite him up, or can you even see him as well?
Yeah. I took a look to see who is requesting, and I don't see him yet. I do see Rob, who is, I know he's actually one of the top posters on Reddit. We could pull him up. I'd love to hear what he has to say while we try to figure out System. So I'm gonna approve Rob, and I'm gonna keep searching for System.
Also, System DM'd me, and I told him or her that I wasn't able to. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem is, but I can't.
Hey, thanks for the ad, by the way, Tyler. And hi, everyone. Just wanted to ask quickly, is he using his phone? Because I don't think it works on browser on your computer.
Very good point.
Yeah, Twitter is just, I don't even know what to say, but yeah.
I know. Isn't that a wild prospect? Like, it's crazy. I sent you an invite, System, see if it pops through, and welcome to the stage, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Tyler and Rojom. By the way, I have no idea if it's Rojom or Rojom, but whatever you want, I'll call you. Both incredibly talented artists. I was here during season 1, and I bought it because I bought the NFTs or minted them because they were just really cool. The only 2 I minted were Tyler and Rojom. And then suddenly I checked my OpenSea one day and they were worth like 1 or 2 ETH. And then, it's all history since then. Congrats, everyone, seriously. Like, from someone who spent years on Reddit, this is fucking amazing to see. And Reddit nailed it, and you guys are the fuel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Major
It's Rojom, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, we've got the beats tonight from the man himself. I've been throwing like that little bit of a twist on it to try to make it sound suavemente, and I fucked it up. So
No, I
Rojom,
appreciate
I
it.
love it, bro. I love it. We
It's a
got
bit
System here.
spicy.
He's here. The man, the myth, the fucking legend. What's
You
up?
made it. System, what's
is
up?
up, man?
What's happening?
Yo.
Yo. I'm happy to be here.
Freaking happy to have you, bro. It was a struggle. It was a battle. We might be bleeding, but you're here. But you're here.
Yeah, man. I'm so happy to be here, dude. Okay, dude. I'm gonna tell you my story. Holy shit. Okay, Reddit reached out to me earlier this year. They gave me a diamond. They told me that they want me to do NFTs for them. At first I was like, NFTs? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to do NFTs. Like, I even begged them to not have me do NFTs and just fucking make me do avatars instead of NFTs. But instead, I just joined just to see what's going on. Just want to just look around. And believe it or not, I was actually here for Gen 1. I was in the Slack for Gen 1, but I couldn't put out my artwork in time. I was actually studying abroad in Edinburgh, and I got sick. I got sick with COVID, and I couldn't put out my artwork in time. In fact, I was trying to put out the same exact artwork I have for this collection. So yeah, I couldn't do it. But I got back to the US, I got a lot better, and then I just found that they were doing Gen 2. So I was like, oh shoot, this is fucking nice. And guess what? Well, when I came back, I graduated and I was looking for a job, and the recession happened and I couldn't find a job, and I got really, really depressed. Sent out hundreds of job applications, software engineering, and couldn't find a single job, dude. Like, everyone was rejecting me left and right. Like, despite how much I love working with computers, no one wanted to give me a chance. So it was a very depressing time. And this was during the time when we were creating our avatars, and dude, I just couldn't wake up. I couldn't get myself off the bed and just go on my computer and draw anything because it was just so intense. And yeah, just interviews after interviews, just no offers. And I felt like an imposter, I feel like despite me loving despite me loving software development so much, I couldn't get a job. And I felt like an imposter syndrome. So it's been depressing. I couldn't even draw my avatar. And then later I just found out I have like 5 days left to draw my avatar. And I also don't know how to use Illustrator. Like, I never used Illustrator before. Every artwork I did before Illustrator was just rasterized. I used Procreate to draw all my artwork, and now within 5 days I need to draw my avatar and learn Illustrator. So I kind of pushed myself out of the bed and just try my best to just learn Illustrator, but at the same time draw this avatar. And it was very tough. I think it was like one of the toughest weeks of my entire life. And boom, I actually finished it in time. Of course, I kind of had to do it over the due date, but I finished it in time. And I didn't know it's gonna go this well. Like, I didn't know my avatar was going to like hit very high in the market. Like, I remember I was just sitting on the computer and I was just looking at the market for Reddit, and I just refreshed my page after 1 minute and it was sold out like immediately. I was just so surprised. And I think this week has been one of the best week of my entire year. This entire year was just terrible, and being able to draw art and have a lot of people recognize it has been one of the best weeks of my life.
Yes. I love hearing that, man. I love hearing that. I think that speaks to jumping back on the horse when shit gets tough, and your art's amazing and you deserve it, bro. shit gets hard, and boom, there you are. I also wanted to highlight, dude, the fact that you said learning Illustrator was hard as fuck from an artist perspective. Right there with you. I think probably a handful of other artists are there. How was it getting those vector counts down, bro? Wasn't that a bitch?
Yes, it was. It really sucks. But eventually I did got it. I got it in time. Just in time, man.
I'm so happy for you, man. I'm so glad that the funk and the cloud has passed. You're seeing great success. I'm happy for every artist up here, myself included. I've been having a blast with this, and it's been nothing but fun. If I can, I'm going to open up the stage. Tyler, Artisma, Stutter, do you have any questions for System32? Like anything you want to ask him from artist to artist?
Well, System, I am a fan of yours for sure. Me and my wife were like running through trying to frantically get one. Just looking at all the images before my credit card got declined, and then I had to move to my second one. But before my first card got declined, um, I looked at yours, and my wife looked at it, and we just did a nod, like, "Yeah, we're getting that one." So we got that one. We were so excited. I didn't even know that there were only like 200 of them. I had no idea, and man, we couldn't have been more pleased. Your art is so stellar, and it was just so cool, man. I'm so glad that you got that one out, and I can't wait. And I'm optimistic that we all get another shot at this, but I don't know. But hopefully we do, and I can't wait to see what else you've got going on.
Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it.
All I gotta say is, like, everyone's gonna have a hardship in life, and I really felt you when you said that you couldn't get up at one point because it was just so hard for you to just find that inner self that you had. And I definitely related to that because I've been there. Like, I stopped all art for like a solid 4 years before I started again 2 years ago because I just couldn't find it in me to do it again. So yeah, I really felt you on that, man. So I'm glad you were able to get in on this one this time, and I'm glad you got the fruits of your labor as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It was extremely hard, man. It was so hard, but I'm so glad it's over.
For now, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Stoked you made it out the other end.
it's hard. One thing I just want to say, like being an artist, trying to live on your art is so hard because so many people, it's just real subjective. As you see, like, a lot of people that they're buying into different collections and they love this guy's collection or this girl's collection is so cool, and everyone's style is so different. So it's really easy to, beat yourself up and get into a point real quick. And that's why for me, I seriously am the most negative person when it comes to my art. I think the first piece I sold was like 25 cents at a garage sale after I got talked down from 50 cents. But it's just like we undersell ourselves, and it's important to I think Reddit's great because, man, I get all the support I need. People tell me that my art's great, and I think I need that positive affirmation. I need people like that. I need people like Cyber Alchemist that's like, this is gonna work. You're
Well,
gonna you're gonna
I'm
be doing
gonna
great.
I'm gonna tell you, Tyler, and System Rojom, you're all on a journey that is just beginning. And I'll tell you, when I first saw Tyler and when I first met him in Miami, it was apparent that he has art that people are going to want to see and to be a part of. I suspect that's probably the same for a lot of the artists in this room. We're only at a 1% in the cryptocurrency market. Reddit, Coinbase, a lot of these other marketplaces are going to open up, and you, as the artist, are going to bring a whole new world to the general public. And I'm excited for you. And honestly, Tyler, as much as I've shepherded you into this space, you shepherded me into this Reddit community. And I'm telling you, this community is as strong and as robust as anything I've seen on any other space. So you're building something fantastic. And I think all of you have something to really be proud of.
And I gotta say real quick, bouncing off your community comment, like this community is probably like the biggest like push to keep me going, because when I see a comment that says something like, yo, this is so awesome, and then I respond and say, "Oh my God, thank you!" Like, and then I get someone to say, "Oh, you really responded to me," and I'm like, "No, you really responded to my art." Like, I
That
feel,
is
I
so
feel,
true.
I feel so good when people like say something positive about my work, and even when I see my work just on my phone, it just makes me feel so good. So, yeah, all I gotta say is like this community is awesome, man.
Yeah,
Squad.
we're
I'm
hard
gonna
as shit.
I'm
We're
gonna
hard as shit on ourselves as creatives. I think like so fucking hard, and it's nice to have somebody reaffirm what you probably know deep down inside, but find hard to believe, which is awesome. Whoever accidentally spoke over, please hop up.
No, my apologies, Fatty. I'm going to jump down, give space for artists, but I'll just leave you with a couple quick thoughts. I work for Gala. We started off as a gaming NFT company, fam. We're $16 billion in less than 2 years. We're one of the blockchain big boys now. We're moving into film, music, and art, just like we did games. And I'm telling you, I'm not up here to, blow smoke. When I'm telling you, you guys are building something fantastic. As crypto grows from 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10% of the financial market over the world, you're literally going to be some of the foundational points, those foundation stones in art and creativity that are going to shape the new world. Grateful for you, and I'm proud to be on stage. And Tyler, wow, you, Rojom, System, Fatty, Artism, you guys are getting ready to crush it. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro. Well fucking said, and congratulations on your company's success, man. Fucking building in this space is huge, and it takes a lot. And there's a lot of fucking speed bumps and a lot of ways to fall off that horse and get discouraged. But when you get it, you get it. You surround yourself with the right people. At the end of the day, you end up where you want to be. So thank you so much for those words of kindness, man. A lot of wisdom behind it as well. Yeah, I wanted to speak to. It's kind of weird being the host and an artist at the same time, right? Because I like to ask questions, but I love being on the stage. It's kind of a comfortable thing. And you really, System, you spoke to something about dark times and something I haven't really shared with many people. I'd say early on in this entire Twitter space, I kind of brought it up, but me and my wife but just had a newborn baby, and the collection number two. I was drawing that while in the hospital. We went through some medical malpractice where the doctor almost killed my wife and my son. So I was a month in the hospital before the due day of the actual project itself. And I finished, I think the last guy I think we just got out of having him born. So like it was a dark, fucked up, stressful, scary time. And on top of that, trying to be creative while being worried about losing someone that you love, it was weird. It was super weird. But the one thing that I look at from the whole experience is that I was surrounded by people who were fucking amazing. So these artists that were up on stage in the Slack groups, everyone's positivity. You're showing previews of your work. Dude, that looks fucking fire. That's awesome. Just good vibes all the way around. The communities that surround me and Twitter spaces that I've been on or speaking with some of these people, all of that was like it was big. So apologize if my voice got a little shaky. It was an interesting moment in my life, but I wanted to share that too because as a host, sometimes it's hard to stop and talk about yourself a little bit, and I wanted to do that. So with that being said, we've got a hand raised. Naps, my dude, you've been patient. Please unmute and go ahead and say what you got to say, bro.
Yeah, I was just curious. Like, after the primary minting, Gen 1, Gen 2, what was your artist? What were your first purchase after earning that big chunk of money? And then your thoughts on the future. Yeah.
I personally have not made my first big purchase yet. I'm still like contemplating what's the best strategy to take for my artistic journey from now. And I think that's going to take me some time, honestly. Like, I'm definitely going to need some time to think because I've never seen a chunk of money like this in my life, like ever. And just a few years ago, I was just drawing on the floor. A couple years ago, I was just painting on the floor. And now I feel like my life has just changed so fast that I have no idea what to do yet. And I need like financial advice from, other artists who are larger or maybe have had money like this come in before. So I don't know what to do. That's my answer.
Bro, and the beauty of this space too is that I feel like you're surrounded with a lot of people who have at least tasted it, and it's only up for you, big dog. Only up, 100%. I speaking on the finances. This shit gets rolled into anything else I'm doing into Web3. Really, I mean, any amount of money that comes in goes right back into investing into whatever I want to build in this space, and that's what I've been doing with it. What about you, Foust? If you don't mind disclosing,
Oh,
obviously
sorry.
you can say nah.
My bad. I was like out of a window trying to get back in to hit the unmute. Yeah, I haven't. I'm scared of taxes right now. I haven't touched anything yet, and
I got a CPA for you, bro. I got a CPA for you. Promise.
I need to talk to your CPA because I seriously haven't figured it out. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know, but I'm excited because I'm definitely storing this money away, and I really want to grow my art and continue to just do that exponentially. And I'm really just waiting for the day where I can take a step away from healthcare and make this my career. And I can't wait to see what more I can come up with when I can actually contribute my full time rather than my part time. And I'm just excited. I'm so pumped. And if you would have told me 5 years ago when I wasn't even doodling on, in my grad class that I would be in this situation, I'd have thought you were nuts. And my whole family would have laughed at you and said he doesn't make art. So you know, so that it's crazy, and I still am digesting the whole thing.
Love it, bro. And wishing you the most success in the entire world, bro. I mean, it's up only 1,000% from here, I think, for all the artists and people involved.
Well, I definitely feel like, and I don't want to sound like I'm trying to hype anything, but man, I really deeply feel that we are all at the beginning of something that's huge. I think that we're starting to see the people on Twitter and Web3, and I think they're just barely seeing this right now. And I still don't think they understand how the community even works on Reddit and how deeply ingrained this is already becoming. And it's becoming rooted really well. I think that they're seeing, oh wow, these people are turning around and this price is going up. And I think from a financial aspect, they're looking at it thinking this is great. Let's jump in. But I don't think that people are even understanding how deep the communities run. And that's what Reddit is. That's their profession. That's what they do. They make communities flourish, and I think that's why Reddit's going to be so good at this. And I think in a year from now, I'm not trying to hype up anything, but I just don't see how it wouldn't be great unless Reddit really takes a change in direction and does something out of left field. I I'm highly optimistic they won't do that. I think that they're going to continue the course that's obviously working really well. So I'm just excited, and I think anyone in this room right now, I think you're witnessing something that's beginning, and it's one of those moments where it's like, oh, well, this is how, you know, I don't want to compare us to some other old projects, but this is one of those projects. I'm going to just say that right now.
Yeah, we're shaking the room for sure. You can't be humble about
Sure.
that, Tyler. Especially you
Sure.
and Rojom. Like, we're all shaking the room right now.
Well, we're all in this together, and I think, one of us does well, we're all going to do well. I think we're all just going to keep lifting each other's boats.
That's the key, man. Build each other up in the space and keep pushing. I think everyone's got their strength, and I think everyone is killing it in their own way, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. We got some people that hopped up on stage here. I'm going to go ahead. I saw Rob was up first. We'll go with Rob first. Then we're going to go with Normal, and then we're going to go with Dead Proxy. Rob, I am unmuting the mic for you, bro, or you can unmute it yourself.
Nice. Thank you, Fatty, and congrats on the baby and your recovery, dude. Just wanted to say
Thank you, bro. That means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you.
it's just good to hear all of you celebrate seriously. I don't know if you've had, past Twitter Spaces or collective events like that with everyone hanging out. Sorry, but that's fucking awesome to hear. And to be honest, I don't want to take too long. I want you guys to just continue celebrating, but I do want to share something. First of all, now that you have some, crypto, definitely get a financial and tax advisor. It's trust me, the return is better. Be safe and at peace. Now, second, you all you're all on the map right now. I'm gonna say it bluntly. In every single space I'm in, like a lot of whatever you want to call them, NFT alpha groups and whatnot, and a lot of whale groups and whatever you want to call it, everyone is talking about you. Everyone is talking about the Reddit experiment that went really well. So when you're talking about we're all in this together, I don't think anyone else like you guys understand it, and the community on Reddit understands it. Sorry, but I don't think everyone else does. This has been one of the freshest, most innovative and successful experiments in Web3 to date, because Reddit capitalized on its current audience, an active audience of millions that hated NFTs, that didn't understand it for so long, and slowly, without hard efforts, without like disruptions, they let the community build this, and they succeeded so well. So what happened now? Reddit overtook OpenSea with the number of total wallets made. I think it was Reddit had like 2.8 million in 3 months. OpenSea, in its entire existence for I don't know a few years now, they had a total of 2.3 million. So that's some math. I don't need to get into it too much. But the idea here is that Reddit has an audience, an active community, and now they're on to this experiment. They adopted it, and people that aren't on Reddit are picking up. So as an individual artist, I don't want to inflate any egos. Just want to congratulate you. You made it at least this far. Be happy. Trust me, because if there's anything to come, it's going to be positive for Reddit as a platform and for you as individual artists. And holy shit, like I'm so excited for you guys. I'm cooking here, so I'm going to unmute myself and let someone else speak. But sincerely, all the love. And if anyone ever needs any advice, like whatever feedback, I am a founder in Web3. I played around for more than a year now. And just reach out, because I know how hard it is at first, but it gets easier. Just get a team, get trusted advisors, people that you trust and people that know what you're trying to do, and you'll be fine. Definitely, you're going to be fine. Love everyone. And Fatty, back to you.
Love you, Rob. Goddamn, bro, that was perfect. And thank you so much for coming up and sharing that and being so generous as to offer some of your OG advice to everyone. This space is very tricky to navigate. Find the financial side of it can be even crazier. That's why I was not jokingly offering up my CPA, who is great, but I'm sure Rob knows some wonderful people as well, potentially. You really want to watch your ass and protect yourself here and play by the rules, so that 8 years down the road you don't get stung. So really awesome advice, and thank you for the kind words, Rob. We appreciate you, man. And anytime we host these Twitter Spaces, please come up on stage, bro. I love your vibe. Yeah, so from Rob, Tyler, or Artisma, or anybody on stage, did you want to respond to Rob as well?
Nah, he did a
No.
solid job.
Yeah, go ahead.
He did
Perfect.
a solid job, and I was just gonna say, I like stuff like that just makes me feel happy, warm, content inside, because it's easy to fall short on like what we're actually doing right now, and to actually infiltrate the space like Reddit has and how we have as artists is just crazy. So yeah, Tyler, you can go ahead.
No, I was just, I appreciate all the stuff that Rob was saying. Rob is someone who understands Reddit very, very intimately. He knows Reddit. If there's one person in this room, it's him. And another thing is he knows Twitter and he knows Web3, and it's he's got some great perspective. So he's great to bounce ideas off of and speak with. And I would recommend any of the other artists in here, if you ever have a question, hit Rob up, and he's great with that, for sure. But thanks, Rob. And if there's anything y'all can help with Rob or someone in Super Rare, reach out, because I'm tired of applying and not getting a response. Thank you.
Yes,
This is your
I've tried
platform.
so
please.
hard. They don't see my stuff.
Everyone at Super Rare for Tyler. Add him, tweet him, say we want to get Faust up on that bitch now.
I
Me and
want that
Stutter
so
too.
bad. I want it so bad. And I think I just want it so bad now because I just can't get it. And it's just
Every
like,
artist.
I've
Yes.
got
And
so much art that I want to show them that, it might not be avid enough, but I think all of us do. I think that we all have these styles that, brought us onto this project, and we're doing, the Reddit avatars in our ways, but we all have some really unique styles. And I think that I know that I've showcased some on my own OpenSea, and I hope all of you guys, I would encourage any of the artists up here, get your OpenSea going, and let people see what else you can do, because we're all up here for a reason.
piggybacking off that, make sure that you guys tag every artist up on the panel here, not just Faust. Got a little excited there. I want to make sure that everybody's heard. So if there's some guys up here that want to get featured on there, this is a great platform now to amass the group and the following and the wonderful community that we have surrounding us to get the attention of people that are maybe super busy in their lives and just missed it. So if you're going to send some tweets out, Super Rare, let them know. Reddit avatar artists are looking for them. And we're hungry. So just wanted to put that
100%.
out there.
Dude,
For sure. And
just today, all the Bored Apes were tweeting about, well, not just the Bored Apes, everyone I know, big accounts were tweeting about Reddit NFTs. I think they were tweeting that website that keeps track of the floor of individual collections, and it was at something crazy like 8 ETH. Like Tyler, you're talking about. First of all, thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate you, dude. And you were talking about super rare reaching out. Like, just wait, give this a week, trust me. It's like the spark has happened and everyone now is talking about it. They will reach out to you very soon, dude. You're both, like, not both, all of you are pioneers. So patience, and yeah, enjoy it. I'm gonna keep cooking, so I'm gonna hop off, but yeah, I'm still listening. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
cheers, Rob. Cheers, Rob. Make sure you share whatever that delicious stuff is you're cooking. I can smell it from here, bro. I can smell it from here. Yeah, that's an amazing point. I think that this is the start. The spark has hit. I think that the shore has gone out to sea, and the impending tidal wave is coming. If I can say so myself, I've been screaming early for a long time, and I still believe that with my heart, 110%. So we got some more people that are up on stage. Is there anybody that wanted to follow up artist wise before I call up another person here to ask a question or to add a comment to the conversation?
I want to hear what Normal Effect has to say. I always see you on Reddit, so I want to see.
What's up, Normal? Unmute, bro. Stage is yours.
What's up, brothers? How's it going, everybody? My name is Normal Effect. I'm a moderator on the Discord and on the subreddit, if you don't already know me. I just want to come on here, first off, say congratulations to all you artists. This is insane with especially everything that's going on right now. The sales and the exposure is just popping off tonight. If you're not keeping up with it, go on and take a look. Wild shit. But actually, I wanted to come in here and steal the space for a second and talk about our subreddit and the Discord and the community in general, because we definitely have the best community, 100%. Shout out to DJ Chat, by the way. If you come into our Discord, you got to go to DJ Chat. That's where the real OGs hang out. So you got to hop in. Beyond that, though, we always have good things going on. I mean, we got raffles going on, weekly raffles. If you need a little Matic, make some sales and trades, we got that going on too. Always supporting the artists, all that. Same thing on the subreddit. Our community is great. You ever need anything, somebody's going to come out and help you immediately. We have guides. We have a wiki we're working on. Put together everything from top to bottom, everything you need to know in the space. It's just we got great things going on over there. We have a solid moderation team. Everybody's volunteers. Nobody getting paid over there. People are putting in lots of work. I gotta give shout outs to all of them. Symmetrical Boy, of course, Janochi, Funkle, Oni Cowboy, Paladin, Kaz, Dolphin and Chips, all of you. I know there's some I didn't shout out there, but everybody's putting in work. putting in late nights, and we got big things coming too. We're working on a Matic faucet for the Discord. Get some automatic Matic going on. Other stuff too. Big stuff coming up. We've had giveaways with FattyBagz. Shout out to Fatty. We got other ones coming on too. So also any of you artists come in. We have a moderator artist chat room. Come with us. We're always putting the stuff together. All the mods always willing to help. A different one will jump on. We can put stuff together, get the community on. We're really good with that. So feel free to reach out. Always you can DM me. Reddit or Discord if you need anything, hit me up. I can help you too, or get you in touch with somebody that can handle it if I can, anything like that. But yeah, that's just really what I had to say. But congratulations, guys. The market is wild tonight.
Thank you, bro. And I want to highlight the fact that he is talking about avatar trading. That is the R.
Oh yeah, I should probably call the name, right?
No, it's all good, bro.
Right.
I want to shout you guys out too. You've been a wonderful proprietor to helping a lot of these artists interface with the community. It's really, really been an awesome thing. And you guys have crazy work ethic. So I want to shout you out as well. That's r/avatar trading. And their Discord is also just discord.gg/avatar trading. Plug you in, bro. Thank you for coming up on stage.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. Thank you.
Of course, man. Of course. Next up, Dead Proxy, bro. You're unmuted and you've got the stage.
Yo. Thank you so much, Fatty, for bringing me up. And I just want to start off by saying big kudos to you guys who were all a part of the whole Reddit launch. Because, man, I've been on ETH, I've been on Sol, Tezos, what you guys did is so major. You guys were able to onboard so many new people to the ecosystem, and it's just, you did the impossible, and you guys have been the talk of the town, ever since this whole thing. We caught wind out here on Twitter, and I'm just so blown away by the amount of support every artist has been getting through this whole launch. Everything's so electrifying right now, especially after hearing Rob speak about it. I just wanted to say, from a creator on Solana, I've been really curious about Reddit for the longest, particularly because of the community and the way that you could just build a very natural and organic fan base, I want to say, especially as a creator, And I just wanted to come up here and ask, what would be a good starting point for anyone entering the Reddit space? Or what would be some things that would be good to focus on? Because it's just been so amazing to see this level of support for artists and for NFT and technology and anything that has to do with Web3. It's just so mind-blowing. Specifically because months ago too, it was so difficult even mentioning the word NFT in the space, but now it's just a whole different ball game. And again, you guys were just a part of Web3 history, and again, I'm just so blown away by how all this unfolded.
Love the question, bro. And I'm just going to ask for just a little more clarity in a part of it. Are you wondering what's the best route to build out a community yourself? Or are you wondering kind of what the best step is kind of walking into Web3 and what to do next?
Just to start off, how would I start creating a community out there? Because it seems so vastly different from Discord and Twitter, and I want to do it right.
Yeah, man, I can speak to that real quick and give you some quick advice, if you will. I started my community well before Reddit reached out and met up with me. Microcap NFT 1 of 1 project. That's Aplians. That's something that I spend 8 to 12 hours drawing every night, and release those, and did 100 ETH in volume, I think, in my first month, and then sat back and started to build. And that took a lot of piggybacking off of my previous experience as the CMO over at Olympus DAO and the community events that I ran there. And I learned a whole lot about building communities. And I'd say one of the largest keys is making sure that you go with a very organic approach and you take care of the people that take care of you. So that's something that we see in this space where people come in, they create an NFT project, they fucking drop their free mint and they ride the secondary volume, or they charge a large amount. And then they rug their entire community because they made their money and they're off to go play with their new cars. And that's just a space that we're in. There's bad actors everywhere. But at the end of the day, coming in authentically and building a brand around what you're passionate about, that's how you really get your hook in. And then you start to find people who surround you that love what you do, and you make sure you take care of them. So that would be my advice. Anybody else up here on the stage want to give your sagely advice?
I had a thought forming, but yeah, I think that anytime you're trying to form any kind of community, you know, obviously just stick with what you love. And I found that there's been a lot of communities I wanted to form, but there were already existing communities that were already formed, and I just jumped in them, and I felt like I was just a part of it, you know, even if I wasn't the person who ran the whole thing. I don't know. I just Reddit's so cool. I mean, they've just got their communities are built so well. I remember even if you're not even part of a community and you just jump in for one day, you can be sucked in. My son like had done this like art project and he told me to reach out to Fortnite and he's like, "Dad, Fortnite needs to do this skin." And then he's like, "Call him, tell him that." And, you know, he's like 9 or something or 10. And I'm like, "Dude, you want me to just call Fortnite and just let them know about your skin?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah, let me do that." You know, so I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. So then, as a bad parent, you know, I realize he writes a note to Fortnite and he's like, "Hey, you know, this is my idea." Anyway, so I reached out to, instead of like, I'm like, "All right, I'm just gonna submit this. There's got to be a Fortnite forum." And I'm gonna tell the Fortnite forum, and then I'm gonna show my son I submitted to Fortnite. So I submit it late at night. I'm like, "Hey, my son really thinks this would be a good skin idea. So you know, here you go, community of Fortnite." And when we woke up, that whole post went viral. They got all behind my kid. Next thing you know, Fortnite's reaching out. "Hey, we do actually want to do your kid's skin in this game." And then he got a skin on Fortnite, and it just made his day. And that's just
Yo.
because of how community works on Reddit. And that's how powerful Reddit is. And that's what people are not understanding, is that like Reddit is so powerful with community. Um, but
And
yeah, I think I totally deviated from your question.
No, that was actually spot on, like literally both of you. And thank you so much for your thoughts. I just wanted to ask one last closing question, but before I hop off and give people a chance to speak, is again, a big part of creating a community, I believe, is like, you know, the content you bring out, whether it's your art, music, your insight, or any of those things, right? I was wondering, what type of content is content, you know, out there in Reddit? Because, you know, depending on the platform you're on, geez, these drag races. Depending on the platform you're on, it varies, right? Like on Twitter, we went through a great period when, you know, threads were a big part of it. Over on YouTube, it was now it's short videos for I forgot what it's called, but yeah, you know. And then Instagram, it used to be posts, but now it's reels. So I'm wondering, like, for me as a creator, what would be considered content or entertainment on Reddit that I could possibly post for my community?
That would be up to you if you made the community. And that's what's great about Reddit, is they don't really put a hand in deciding what content's the best for your community. So the best suggestion is, if you go find a community, figure out what their rules are. You know, like I post in the art community, but I don't really feel like art community in Reddit's really art centric. But Reddit itself doesn't run it. It's just run by moderators that created the art forum. And I know that there's probably someone in this room right now who's probably moderating art. I apologize. But you know, they all have their different rules, and you follow those, and you submit the kind of content that their rules say. But if you are the creator of that subreddit, you dictate those rules, and you say, "Hey, we just want to see videos. We want to see this," or "We accept everything." And you kind of dictate that based on how you form it. And Reddit doesn't really have a hand in deciding that. They let the communities make those decisions, and that's what I really like about it.
Yo, awesome. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go walk my cat. Y'all have a great night.
Of course, man. Of course. Yeah. I wanted to slightly piggyback off that, Tyler. You nailed it, bro. And I think one of the other beautiful things too, if you're trying to get into an immediate niche, right, and you want to hop on the wave, or you want to contribute to what's happening now, I think a really good way is looking at the art and seeing how you can come up with your own unique twist. Like we've seen people in the Reddit avatar, avatar trading subreddit. We've seen people that were just doing one of one redrawings of people's unique combinations of the Reddit avatars, and it was just their own little take. They weren't charging money, but it was just their way of kind of giving back their creative juice to the community, and people loved it. They're like, "This is so cool. Can you do mine?" So stuff like that, getting creative with it and putting your own spin on it, is a really good way to get yourself into something that's blowing up, and get your feet wet. So awesome. Yeah, Tyler, you nailed it, bro. 100%. And thanks for the question, Ded. We've got Caspaze, I believe it is. I always throw like the Suavemente shit on it. So if it's Caspaze, bro, just tell me. But welcome to the stage, man. It's all you.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, you sound great.
Sweet. Look, I just came up as a speaker before, man, just because I wanted to share some love after hearing your story. It was a pretty raw one, man. And System, if you're here as well, like, I'm sorry to hear about the hard times. And it's been incredible on the other hand to hear like that the community's been able to provide some support, like both on a personal level as well as like I guess directly on a financial level. And I'm at least glad some of this money I'm dropping on JPEGs here is going to supporting families as well as shit back into Web3 building, like you say, Bags. So shit, my original question was and it ties in pretty nicely to what we said before, and what Tyler was saying. Like, do you guys think there's a place on this Reddit platform for other kinds of art beyond like just the avatars and the character profiles that we've seen so far? I mean, like mindscapes, abstract shit, landscape pieces. Heard some talk of an NFT film in here before even. So like, I mean, I know Reddit has big plans on the horizon. Obviously, there's been some rumors of a marketplace in the works. Do you think we'll see more than just like the avatars getting traded on there in the future? Like,
freaking great question, Tyler. You want to take it?
Well, I can only speculate it. I mean,
yep.
I know what I want to see, and I like I said, we all have our unique styles, and we've all kind of like went in to apply our styles to create these avatars. But with that being said, I would love, and I know that Reddit would have the capability, but I don't know how they want to roll it out, if they do that or not. I would love to see them create an infrastructure so that we could put out, the art that we do. I mean, I would love it. I've got so much art that I want to share, and I'm so glad that we could use the vehicle of Reddit avatars to kind of showcase our styles. But I think that if I were in Reddit and in command, I would make that move. But I can't speak for them, but I can hope. So
yeah, I think you nailed it, bro. And I think the other beautiful thing about Reddit too is that a lot of that creativity already exists on the platform, right? It might not be a non-fungible token. It might not be tokenized at this point in time, but I think the beauty of it is that Reddit can just look internally and find some of the most creative and talented people, if they were to go that route, and be able to pluck those guys right out of the garden fresh as shit. So yeah, I think you nailed it. I can only speculate as well. And Caspaze, really appreciate your kind words, man. Sorry if you hear this cat making all the noise in the background. Thanks for coming up and asking your question, bro. Hopefully we answered it right for you.
Cheers, brother. Yeah, interesting to hear your take. I know I don't know how to step down as a speaker, by the way. So can you do that for me?
Oh, gladly, bro. Yeah, of course. Leave it to Twitter to not make things intuitive. Elon, if you can hear me, bro, I'm gonna need you to make some changes. So do we have anyone else? I know that we've been rocking and rolling for a while. I want to give some people some chances here. I'm sure that some of the artists might be becoming fatigued. I know that I'm feeling it on infant time, but at the same time, I want to ask the artists on the stage, is there anything else you want to add? I think that all of you guys should plug your shit. While we have people here, share what you do. Let people know what you do. This is about you, and everybody in the audience too, man. Thank you guys for being here. I am not closing the stage. I am not stopping the conversation. I just want to offer up, the artists a chance to kind of tell us a little bit more about what they're doing and how we can find that work and follow them and support them.
FattyBagz, I think we should start with you. I've answered a lot of questions, and the other artists have. I'd love to hear more about your work.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I will totally do that. If I can get this little cat to stop tearing into the Amazon bags and making noise in the background. So yeah, just a little bit about me. I've kind of told you some of my backstory. I've got some deep roots in Web3. Been here for a while. I was rocking and rolling with Olympus as the CMO. Managed a team of